Hello and welcome to another video. I'm in the office at the moment and I thought I would come and share a different space with you. And today I've been working hard with promoting the retreat, and really touches my heart that there's many people out there that you can really change their lives for the reason that we were meant to be here. It's just amazing. The journey I will share with you, how it's all come together the past 6 years or so. I suppose my path first started in Reading, just the outskirts of London, about when I was 14, 15, and I was going through many martial arts. I did like 7 different ones a week, and it was amazing. I got in tune with nature, and I was training in the forest, doing martial arts and the splits and stretching and fitness regimes. And then I met a group of Wiccans, like white witchcraft, a coven. It was amazing, just my age, a year younger than me. I was about 15, 16 at this time, and we hang out with each other for about a year, and there was like 20 of us all in a group. It was amazing. There was about 20 of us in a circle and in this coven, all positive stuff, really beautiful, positive things that was happening, and it was just so beautiful. And I suppose they were very, very gothic and like medieval, and what some of you call goths, and I was one of them originally. I suppose that was because I was finding the part of myself. I didn't know who I was, so I was covering myself up with this fake identity, you know, of who I was. And I got to know myself through them. They helped me, first of all. I had many years of martial arts, for about 3 or 4 years, doing a different martial art every week. And I did kickboxing, taekwondo, kung fu, karate, kickboxing, taekwondo, kung fu, karate, capoeira, ninjutsu, and jiu-jitsu, and they all had different aspects of philosophy and stillness in the mind, in the body, and fitness. It was just amazing. So yeah, then I met this coven, and I didn't think much of it first of all, and I just went along for the ride really. And there's a ritual called Ostara, which is the Latin word for Easter. It's the old name, and we did this sort of ritual out in this big field underneath the full moon, and the full moon was just big and bright. It wasn't anything special, it was just big and bright, and out in the field, and I was holding hands with 2 people next to me, one girl next to me called Becky, and I can't remember who was next to me to my left. We all held hands, and you do something called call the quarters, which is earth, air, fire, and water. And so they all did that. They take it in turns to call the quarters, and we all were in a circle holding hands. And to my right, it was this girl called Becky, and holding her hand, and in meditation. And it's just like I could feel her arm vibrating, her hand just vibrating. It was just really odd. It's like holding a hand, you know, like a washing machine really. It was just like on spin, you know, that vibration feeling, but she wasn't moving. It was really strange. It was the energy. And so still to this day I can still hear and remember another person in the coven, called Vicky, shout out, "Oh my God, look at all the rabbits." And we had our eyes closed, and we opened our eyes, and all around us was loads of rabbits. It was just amazing, and I thought that there were literally hundreds of rabbits. I can't, you know, I'm not lying to you. It was just wow. Even to this day, I'm still in flashbacks to that time. And looking up at the full moon, we could see that all these cascaded colours just coming off it, and I thought, and I wasn't taking anything, no drugs, and it was just like wow. It was undescribable. So anyway, I was with them for another few months until I moved to Somerset when I was, I think 19, to set up Parsonage Side Retreat. And I suppose in the way of getting the retreat was just another magical journey in itself. The place had already had some buyers on it. They already put who were already interested, but they were messing the current owners around, which when we went to go and see the place, it had already had owners, like new buyers in it. And but my father had an out-of-body experience, and he felt this was the place that we needed to be at Parsonage Side in Bridgewater. So anyway, we all came here, me, my mum, my dad, and I was very young at the time, still developing on my path of meditation, and I felt a real sense of healing and warmth here at the retreat. And at the time it wasn't a retreat, it was just some farmhouse in the countryside, and the last owners put a swimming pool in it and made a courtyard and had big gardens, and that's all it was, and it was nice. But I suppose building it up for the past 6 years to what it is now has been a big journey in itself. I've learned so much of how we're building, and I've seen the whole place build up organically. And you put your own energy into it as a family, which we have done. Like my uncle plastered, and I painted and put up a lot of pretty much all the plasterboard, and helped with some bulldozing of some walls because of the walls needed changing, and doing the whole garden. I did pretty much a lot of the garden and transformed it and built the roundhouse. That was another experience, and just seeing it being used now and having workshops in, it's 2011, and we've got so many workshops put in and so many people interested and getting so much out of the retreat. It's just amazing, and it's just really touching my heart to see people, they walk through the door, because there's some amazing healing energy here from the ley lines, and you can see on their face, they walk in the door and it's like they look like they're at home. And although they've brought luggage with them, it looks like they've left their personal and emotional luggage back at home with them, and they haven't brought any sort of emotional stuff with them. It seems to dissipate, it's gone. And the amount of people I've talked to who have been here, and even if it's been solitary stays or retreats, there's one going on right now and I'm recording this, but just seeing their faces light up, and you can also feel the healing coming for them. It's happening already, and it's going to happen more so. I can feel it. It's there. So the journey of Parsonage Side Retreat is something that I think I'm going to have to write a book on. But the journey, getting it, wasn't easy. But I suppose you love a place more when that happens. If we came to PSR when it had already been built up to what we want it to be, I think the energies would seem very, very different. So it's what you've probably heard before, is that it's not the destination, it's the journey that's important. It's not how far you have got to go, but it's how far you have been, and there's no looking back. There's looking back to say that, yes, I've been there, I've been through it, and I've got something to show for it, or I've got the knowledge and wisdom to help someone else go through what I have, or someone else has been through, in order to help them. That it is going to be okay. And really, a lot of the time, it's been trial and error, or making very, I've forgotten the word, decisions that, quick decisions, and it's kind of like you just have to put your faith into it, be open-minded, and just let spirit and fate and trust and love just take over. And that's how it's been. It's really been amazing. And I hope to post some more videos about it and have people posting their thoughts and videos about their experiences, because there has been many people I've talked to who have come here. There haven't been hundreds, but there have been a handful of people who have enjoyed it. So for now, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that everything is happening for the right reason, and that what I want here to happen at the retreat is to see people's lives changed with healing and awareness and love and sharing and being more open and spreading that light and having people, you know, get attracted and drawn here. It's going to be an amazing journey to watch from the start of it all happened. I'm not expecting anything, you know, no expectations. I'm just going with the flow, because if I think too much ahead of what may happen, I could destroy some sort of dream that could happen. I don't know, but there is so much happening that really you have to really think about the now at the moment and enjoy the journey, because the journey, it's for everyone. And I wish there was a video camera that you could capture emotion. So until that's invented, then I'll be posting more videos. But for now, I'm sure, keep in touch and speak to you soon.